day 5 of my 75 soft challenge. It is about 8 o'clock on a Saturday. I should be at work. I still have a massive headache and it won't go away. So I'm thinking of going to urgent care, but I haven't decided yet. If I go, it would give me a doctor's note, which would get me excused for today. If I don't go, I just get the point. I just don't know that I want to go to the doctor. I'm still really I don't like doctors. I don't like them at all. I've had awful experiences with them my whole life. So I tend to avoid them like a plague unless I absolutely have to. But I am going to still try my best to get this challenge done today. I'm not hungry at the moment, so I'm not starting off with the food. But I do have a cup full of water and there is some electrolytes in there. So that's a good way to start my day. And then I am going to sit down and I am going to continue reading The Night Ends in Fire. I am up to page 83 in chapter 12. So I'm like a quarter of the way through the book. It is very, very good. It moves fast and slow at the same time, if that makes any sense. And it could, honestly, it could just be that I've had a headache since Tuesday and that's why it's feeling slow to me, because it's not a difficult read, but it's a very culture-based read. So I tend to read it slower and I'm tending to think and like absorb all that, if that makes sense. But I really, really do enjoy the book. It's beautifully written. It's not difficult in that regard. I personally have trouble with some of the names, but that's me and my lack of culture on this type of thing. But that doesn't mean that I don't understand it and I don't appreciate what's going on, but it is very, very good. So I'm gonna do that. And then I officially have to call out, but the call out line's not open yet. So I'll do that when I get done with this segment and I have to take my kid to work. And then the big, big, big challenge today is going to be that 45-minute walk. I don't want to do it. So I might eat a little bit before I take my kid to work, take some ibuprofen to knock the headache back enough that I can actually walk. But we'll see. We're just gonna take today slow and play it by ear with lots of rest. All right, I'll check in again soon. All right, so I ended up watching a video and not reading yet, but I will be reading. And I did make an appointment to go to the urgent care, mostly because I should try to get a doctor's note, because if I get a doctor's note, it's the absence is just excused, and that is the right thing to do. I'm not looking forward to it. They are going to see something about my blood pressure, which my blood pressure when I monitored it at home was under 140/90. I'm good with that. I personally, for myself, don't feel great when my blood pressure is at 120/80. I really do start having problems. I feel better with a little bit higher blood pressure. So I know they're gonna say something about it. And I don't wanna fight. And it's gonna be a fight. And I have a headache, which means I really don't wanna fight on that regard either, but I am gonna go. If they give me blood pressure medicine, I'm just going to accept it. That doesn't mean I have to take it. So I'm going to do everything I can not to fight. But in the meantime, I need to get some breakfast going so that I can drop my kid off at work. And then the plan is to go for my walk. I'll bring my headphones with me and do a gentle-ish walk. I have pockets. Yeah, I have pockets. Just had to check to see that I have pockets to put my phone in and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to do that and then go to that appointment, see what they do for me, which is probably going to be nothing and it's going to be expensive because urgent cares always are. But I should be able to get that note and I guess that makes it worth it, huh? I will keep you updated, but first, let's make some breakfast. I'm gonna make a protein power bowl. I'm not really hungry, but like I said, I want to be able to take some Aleve, and in order to take that, I have to have food in my belly. So we're gonna eat. This could end up being my only meal of the day. We'll see. But for now, I'm just gonna make it and eat and then call it good. Actually, I don't even really want the protein power bowl. See, this is what happens when I'm not hungry. If I'm not hungry and I'm trying to think about something to eat because I want to take medicine, it becomes difficult. So I might make it creamy. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out, and then you'll see me making my breakfast, whatever I decide to make in a moment. I decided to go with the reheat and eat route, and I fell back on some meal prep. So I've got 2 chicken thighs and a little bit of veggies, and then a Zevia, because I really want a Celsius, but I don't want the caffeine right now. So there is no caffeine in this, and that'll give me that little bit of sparkle flavor or that sparkliness that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go eat my breakfast, and I'll check in soon. Okay, I got up to the lake. I dropped Emma off. I have taken some medicine, and I've had some caffeine. So my headache is still there, but it's less enough that I think that I can get this walk in. And then I'm gonna go home, and I've got some things to do, and I'm just gonna kind of take it easy the rest of the day. I think we figured out, or between me and some other people, what is really going on. 1, there's a storm in the Gulf. That's probably aggravating it. 2, I'm light sensitive, which would explain why it got really bad at work because of fluorescent lights. So I've ordered a cover to go over my desk that will hang out and block some of that light. I have my sunglasses with me today, which would help because it is very bright out right now, and I'm feeling that light sensitivity. And then there was also the biolab explosion. So some of that is probably pushed down our way, and it's probably just enough that it's aggravating me. So I did cancel my appointment for urgent care, but if it's really still bad tomorrow, I will go. But I'm going to up my electrolytes, and I ordered some extra magnesium, and I'm going to try doing all the natural things first, because if it is environmental, there's not much they can do, and I would rather try to take care of it as naturally as possible. But if it's still really, really bad tomorrow, I'm probably gonna have to go, because at that point they may just need to give me a shot, and I don't like that route. But like I said, I still have to work on Monday because I just missed like 15 hours in my work week by missing a day and a half. It's going to suck, but I also have to put me first too. So that was a balancing act, and I definitely made the right choice, because I would be struggling to get through work today, because even just driving is enough that it's just like, I want to get this walk done and get home. I'm not unsafe, but I definitely want to be in my bed. So let's go get this walk done and go home and rest. So as you can see, I am walking quite slow. I think that's mostly the headache, but I'm powering through. I'm going to keep going slowly until I get it done. I'm almost at the halfway point, but I'm tired, and this is a tough walk, but we're going to get it done. So I just got scared by a giant snake. It was a rat snake. They're very, very common in Florida, and I know that it's not going to hurt me, and it hurt me, and it was going the other way, but I still saw it, and now my heart is racing. Something fierce. But we're going to continue on with this walk, and I'm ready to be done because the headache is getting a little bit worse, but we're almost to the halfway point, still getting there. So I'm going to push through and get it done. All right, I've made it 23 minutes. I think it's going to take me longer than that to get back. My goal was to get to that roundabout that's right there behind me, so I almost made it. But I am walking very slow. I don't normally walk this slow, and I know it's just because I don't feel good right now, and this headache is kicking my butt. But I can still move my body just a little bit differently and a little bit slower. And if I can do it, you can do it. And if it takes me 25 minutes to get back, it takes me 25 minutes to get back. If it takes me 30 minutes to get back to my car, that's what it takes. But I'm just moving my body and keeping up with my goals, which is to keep moving and keep moving forward in my health and in my weight loss journey. And so we're going to continue walking, and I'll get back to the car when I get back to the car. It's hot. but not too hot out. It's like not unbearably hot. It's like that border of comfortable hot. There's a nice breeze, but my head is definitely feeling it, and I am ready to go home and lay down in the bed for a little bit after I get some food, because my meal this morning wasn't very big and I am just a little hungry. And I got some meal prepping to finish up that didn't get done when I did my meal prep day on Thursday. So let's get back to the car. All right, walk is done. I am definitely feeling winded and having some exercise intolerance, and it could be that it's 87 degrees outside and that's warmer than I normally go. So I have the AC on in the car, and I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes and like let myself calm down. But I did finish my walk, powered through. It took me 46 minutes, so all things considered, really good. And I did a little over 2.5 miles. So with the steps I just did this morning around the apartment, which was not much, I've hit 3 miles and I have 6,272 steps. So fantastic. So yeah, we're gonna head home in a few minutes and I'll show you my next meal, which I'm now not hungry for. So I'll show you that when I actually get to it. All right, chat again soon. All right, it's like 5 o'clock, 5:30, excuse me, it's 5:30. I'm not really hungry still, but I have stuff that needs to be cooked, so I am gonna cook it. I defrosted some ground chicken the other day to make California burgers, and I just don't feel like doing that. So we're going to cheap out. The headache is better than it was, but I still have a headache. I am drinking electrolytes. I'm gonna make another bottle and hope that helps get some extra magnesium in there, extra sodium, extra things like that. That could have been part of it. But yeah, so let's make some chicken bowls, chicken taco bowls, and that is going to be our dinner, and some leftovers. And then tomorrow I'm gonna have to make some things too, carnivore nuggets. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be feeling much better, I hope, because I want to do a hike and I got to make those nuggets, and then I've got lots to do tomorrow as well. Today I've mostly just been laying on the bed listening to a book with my eyes closed. It's been fantastic. Although I just got a new book in the mail that I bought purely because I saw it on TikTok, and she's autistic and ADHD, and went, I'm gonna buy that book. So I did, so that just came. So I might start this one soon. It's like 300 pages, so it looks like it could be a pretty easy read, but I am technically reading like 3 or 4 books now between the audiobook. I have one on Kindle. I have one that I'm reading in paperback. So yeah, that's like 3. And then I have one that I started that I've kind of temporarily abandoned, so that would be 4. So maybe I better wait on this, but I really want to read it, and I want to read it sooner than later. Plus it's indie published, which also is really cool. I enjoy that. And it's gonna be part of a series. So we'll see. I'll let you know how it goes if I start it and read it soon. All right, let's make dinner. So there is our chicken taco bowls with cheese, guacamole, and pico de gallo. We didn't have any sour cream, but it'll still be good. So we're gonna enjoy that. And this is going to pretty much wrap up day 4. It's not day 4, it's day 5. And that's just because I have a headache that I'm getting that confused. But yes, I will call this a very successful day 5. I got my walk in, all of it, even though I didn't want to, but I did it. So I will be back tomorrow with day 6. We'll chat again soon. Bye for now.